Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. I'm back with my NFL Week 5 picks. Sorry, this is so late, the morning of all the Sunday NFL games. I've just been really busy with school and stuff, and I've been a little sick lately, but now I'm better, so, yeah, let's get started. So, Rams and Seahawks, sorry I didn't get a chance to preview that or review that or my reaction, but, sorry about that. But I'll give you my reaction here. The Seahawks won over the Rams 30-29. It was a great game. The Rams kicker Greg Zuerlein missed a go-ahead field goal, a winning field goal. But I wanted the Seahawks to win. I really like the Seahawks team this year. I've hated the Seahawks. If you know his channel, I've hated the Seahawks in the past because they have dirty players. Now they don't, and I really like the Seahawks team this year. Russell Wilson, other than Patrick Mahomes other than Patrick Mahomes, might be the second or third leading MVP candidate this season. I think he'll finish top 3. He'll definitely finish top 5 in MVP voting, in my opinion. Next, Falcons and Texans. I'm picking the Texans, and I think if the Falcons lose this game, if the Falcons lose this game, which I am predicting them to, then they'll sputter. They're already 1-3. The Falcons are really struggling. They lost to the Titans last week. Matt Ryan is having a not terrible season, but he's having a below-average season according to his standards. Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley are doing really good, especially Julio Jones. But yeah, the Texans are kind of on and off. One game they look really good, and one game they look terrible. Not terrible, but their offensive line is not terrible. They drafted Titus Howard, but he's having some growing pains, and they traded for Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills to help. That wide receiver core, in my opinion, is pretty good with DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller. Will Fuller, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be really good. DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, Kiki QT, the second-year pro, and Kenny Stills once they traded for him. So, yeah, I think the Texans will win here. Bills and Titans. I'm not going to do a preview for this. Sorry, I just don't have time. I'm picking the Bills, though. Josh Allen, it was announced yesterday, he cleared concussion protocol, and he will play. And I know he cleared concussion protocol, but I don't think they should play him. Tyler Kroft is out, but that's fine. Dawson Knox is doing pretty good still. And Devin Singletary is questionable, and Josh Allen is going to play. I think they should have kept out Tyler Kroft, Josh Allen, and Devin Singletary, which they did, because they did keep out Tyler Kroft, but they have a bye week. I just hope they don't play Singletary today, because they're not a bad thing, but I like Singletary, but he needs hamstring injuries or nothing to mess around with. Taron Johnson is returning today for that slot cornerback. Saran Neal did decent in his absence, but yeah, and Kevin Johnson rotating in with him. But Taron Johnson is returning today. So that's good at the slot nickel cornerback position, and yeah, I think the Bills will win. I'll give you a score prediction. I think the Bills will win 20-13 over the Titans. Mariota is kind of hot and cold. I think he'll prove his doubters wrong this season, but he's kind of only as a thrower, he's not too good. And the Bills' run defense can get exposed at times, so expect Derrick Henry to have a big game. But I think the Buffalo Bills will win 20-13. Frank Gore last week against the Patriots, he had 109 yards in a touchdown, I think. So, 109 yards, 17 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown. So that's good. I just hope they don't play Singletary because he has a hamstring injury. So, next we got Bears and Raiders. Bears and Raiders. I'm picking the Bears. I mean, I know that they're in London and the Bears travel well, and Khalil Mack is looking for revenge against his old team. He said he wanted to be a Raider for life, but you know how that went. He never met with John Gruden once they hired him last year, before the 18-19 season, So, yeah, no, Khalil Mack's in the Bears. Khalil Mack is just tearing his competition apart. So, yeah, I think the Bears will win in London. Cardinals and Bengals. Now, these are two rookie head coaches. Now, the rookie head coaches in the league haven't won that. Cliff Kingsbury, Cardinals. Zach Taylor, Bengals. Brian Flores, Dolphins, and who's the other one? And Vic Fangio, Broncos. We've never had that happen before, but one of them's going to win today, and I'm picking the Cardinals to beat the Cincinnati Bengals today. I think the offense will be explosive. The Bengals D-line is okay, but their secondary is a little beat up. Other than William Jackson, I don't think he's that good. I think he's overrated. A lot overrated. So, yeah, I think the Cardinals win, and Cliff Kingsbury gets his first win as a rookie head coach. As a head coach with the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals win. He's bringing over that air raid offense from his college days, college coaching days. So, yeah. Vikings at Giants. I think this will be much closer than people think. I think Vikings will win, though. Vikings will win 23-17. At home, they're pretty good. On the road, they're not so good. Kirk Cousins, Stephen A. Smith said Kirk Cousins has to go. I think that too. Who they have at backup quarterback? Sean Mannion, Mannion Mania, but that's what they call him. But Sean Mannion, Kirk Cousins might be the biggest free agent bust of all time. I wouldn't go that far, but he's a big free agent bust in my opinion. They gave him all that money. Last year he did okay. This year is not doing well at all. Stefon Diggs, he said, I didn't demand a trade, but there's truth to all rumors. He was back at practice yesterday, or Friday, so, yeah. He was, and then Thursday at practice, it was non-football injury related, and he got fined for missing practices that were detrimental to the team, so, yeah, I don't think Stefon Diggs will be traded, but he might demand a trade if they can't turn around, and Kirk Cousins isn't getting him the ball much. Kirk Cousins only gets 10 to 15 attempts a game, and their running game is really good to Delvin Cook, so, yeah. Patriots and Redskins, I'm picking the Patriots, of course. Jay Gruden, I think if the Redskins lose this game, especially because they're at home, but if the Redskins lose this game and become 0-5, and the Patriots become 5-0, but if the Redskins lose this game and become 0-5, which I think they will, fire Jay Gruden. My prediction is Redskins lose, they fire Jay Gruden tomorrow. That is my prediction. So, yeah, Jay Gruden starting Colt McCoy over injured Case Keenum and Dwayne Haskins. I don't understand. I think Dwayne Haskins should start. Over the Vikings and Giants game, 1 second. Daniel Jones is looking pretty good. They're 2-0 since Daniel Jones came in. They're 2-2, and if they become 3-2 today, if they beat the Vikings, I don't think they will. But if they do, because the Giants are at home, I predict the Vikings to win 23-17. But if they do, they'll become 3-2, above 500, and Daniel Jones will make his doubters look silly. So, yeah, but I think the Redskins will lose to the Patriots, fire Jay Gruden tomorrow, and then start Dwayne Haskins next week. I think they should have started Dwayne Haskins last week, but Colt McCoy's not going to do anything for you. And then Buccaneers and Saints, I think this will be closer than people think, but some people are overreacting to this. Just go with your gut. I think the Saints win 30-20. They can put up the numbers. The Buccaneers D-line, other than Shaq Barrett, I'll touch on him in a minute. There's no pressure. Shaq Barrett, a free agent pickup, he's doing amazing. I think we'll get double-digit sacks get to double-digit sacks today, maybe even 2 or 3 again. He already has 9 sacks, and it's only 4 weeks. They've only played 4 games, and he already has 9 sacks. What a free agent pickup for them. But I think Teddy Bridgewater will throw all over the Buccaneers. Michael Thomas will get open. Ted Ginn on the outside. He's a speedster. So, yeah, and Jared Cook. Drew Brees was shown yesterday on a video on his Instagram, him throwing a small football to get back into the throwing motion. Things get back into the routine. So that's a good sign. He can maybe beat the timeline of his 6-week timetable to return. 6-week timetable returns. So, yeah, but I think Shaq Barrett will reach double-digit sacks, but then Saints win 30-20. Okay, Eagles and Jets. Eagles are going to win. Luke Falk is starting. Sam Darnold's ruled out. Luke Falk is starting. This is pretty easy. I think the Eagles will blow them out. Moving on. Ravens and Steelers. Well, this is a tough one, but I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think both these defenses are really good. I think the difference, though, is the Ravens secondary. The Ravens secondary is much better, in my opinion, than the Steelers secondary. Not much better, because they got Minka Fitzpatrick and Terrell Edmonds as a good safety duo for the future, but I think it's better. And that's the difference. I think they'll be able to disrupt Mason Rudolph and those receivers, so I think the Ravens win. It'll be close, though. I think the Ravens will win 27-23 on the road. That's my opinion. Jaguars and Panthers, these are 2 backup quarterbacks, because playing each other because Nick Foles got injured, so Gardner Minshew came in. Cam Newton got injured for the Panthers. Kyle Allen came in. But I think the Jaguars will win on the road because they have Gardner Minshew. Both these quarterbacks are playing amazing so far in the season, and their backup quarterbacks, Gardner Minshew is playing better than Kyle Allen, in my opinion. But Gardner Minshew is just taking the league by storm. He could win Rookie of the Year. Who is it? I think his name is Bill Baldinger. Baldy's breakdowns on YouTube. He broke down why Gardner Minshew will win Rookie of the Year. His eyes are so great. He's an escape artist. He can escape everything. So yeah, I think the Jaguars will beat the Panthers. Next, Broncos and Chargers. I think Chargers will win. Moving on, the Chargers Pastors hasn't really shown up. I think they'll break out in this game because the Broncos' offense line is decent. It's kind of like middle of the pack, below average. So yeah, moving on. Packers and Cowboys. This is a really good game. I mean, really good game, but I think people are overreacting to this. I think the Cowboys will win. I know the Packers defense are doing really good this season, better than me and a lot of other people thought, but they have Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, and the Packers secondary is kind of beat up. I know they have Jair Alexander, Josh Jackson as cornerbacks for the future, but it's kind of beat up. So yeah, Cowboys win. I think this will be a really good game, but I think the Cowboys will win 33-30. Next, Colts and Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win. This is a really good game even without Andrew Luck because Jacoby Brissett is doing way better than I thought. Maybe not way better, but Jacoby Brissett, the Colts quarterback, and Andrew Luck's successor maybe. Maybe they don't have to draft him because Jacoby Brissett is doing better than I thought, and maybe a lot of other people thought, but better than I thought. But I think the Chiefs will still win with that explosive offense. Even without Tyreek Hill, they're still doing fine because Mecole Hardman, the wide receiver out of Georgia they drafted in like the 3rd round, he's like a mini Tyreek Hill. He's got the talent. He's a speedster on the outside. He's a burner. He's as fast as Tyreek Hill. And once Tyreek Hill comes back, that offense is Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Mecole Hardman. That's a very speedy wide receiver room. And mix that in with LaShawn McCoy and Damian Williams and Patrick Mahomes. That's a scary offense. Maybe the future right there. I think the Chiefs are the future of this league once the Patriots dynasty falls apart. But that's if the Patriots dynasty falls apart. That was the Sunday night game. I think the Chiefs will win. The Colts secondary is really beat up because Clayton Geethers is out. So is Malik Hooker for this game, and then Darius Leonard, the stud young linebacker, is out. He won off a defensive rookie of the year last year. So yeah, so I think the Chiefs will win 40. I think the Chiefs will win 40-27. So yeah, and the Chiefs defense is growing. They had Tyrann Mathieu and Frank Clark, and I know they got rid of Dee Ford and traded Justin Houston. They got, but they still defense tackle Chris Jones and Derek Nottie. The other defense tackle is really growing. So I think the Chiefs will win against the Indian Colts on Sunday Night Football, 40-27. Browns and 49ers. I think the 49ers will win. Like I said before, I'm not much of a believer in the Browns. The Browns are overhyped. Baker Mayfield played a little better in the last 2 weeks, but he's not really. I don't like Baker Mayfield. I think he's overhyped. The whole Browns team is overhyped. I do like Nick Chubb, though, really good. I don't like Jarvis Landry. I think he's overrated. OBJ, yeah, he had he's still good, but I don't like his attitude. He's wearing those wristwatches. He's wearing that bling, and I just don't like it. I think the 49ers will win on Monday Night Football. 27-20. So yeah, those are my picks for week 5. Tell me what you guys think below. Again, sorry I couldn't do the Rams Seahawks games. I was just really busy. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is Best Go Star 1130. Bye.